Oh, you are so full of crap. You're 5 feet nothing. 100 and nothing.
Boys and girls, there you go, 11.8. What's up, Mopar fans? I hope you guys are having a terrific time out there. Today's video, we are going to talk about what will it take to get your 5.7 Hemi to run 11s in the quarter mile, whether it's a truck, car, Ram, Charger, Challenger, whatever. What are we looking at? What I think is the cheapest way, the cheapest, safest, reliable way to get to the 11s fast and not spending a ton of money to do it, okay? Before we dive into this video, guys, I want to talk about a few other things. First thing, the merch store is open. I do have a ton of hoodies, shirts ready to be purchased. I got Ram designs, Charger, Challenger, Hellcat Demon. I got all kinds of designs on the site, guys, so go check it out. Thank you guys to the people that's already been buying them. Much appreciated. It helps the channel out tremendously, and I'm super grateful for that, guys. Other thing I want to bring up, YouTube has been being really weird lately. Myself and some other creators out there like Incredible Hemi, RT Life, they've also noticed it. The views on our videos lately has been just going way down. And it's kind of a false thing. We know it's not true, but something with the system, there's a bug or something that's not calculating the views right. But if you can, guys, if you enjoy this video or you learned something, definitely hit that like button. It does help tremendously. Also, if you know anybody that would benefit anything out of this video, whether they have a Charger, Challenger, a Jeep, or anything Hemi related or whatever, if you think they would learn something out of here, definitely share the video. It helps also tremendously. And also, guys, if you're not subscribed, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button. If you think you can benefit anything out of my channel, that also would help tremendously. Let's dive into this video, guys. So, what do I have on Frostbite and how did we go 11s this past race season? So, I'm running nitrous and a handful of other mods, and I really don't have a lot of money in this truck, guys. So we're going to go down the list. First thing, we are running a nitrous kit on Frostbite. We're running a plate nitrous express wet kit, and we ran the 11.8 pass on 100 shot of nitrous, and that was before my limited slip finally wore out, the clutch packs wore out, and we started peg legging, so we had one tire fire and we lost traction, and I really couldn't race anymore because we was not hooking up. I believe we could have went much faster that day, but we didn't get the chance to do it. The 11.8 pass was my first run of that day, so that's what we got until the track closed up. So, running a nitrous kit. We're running a cam. I have a custom cam through J Green at Green Racing. I'm running a 0.5 J Green high lift cam. It's the same cam that Incredible Hemi's also running. And I'm running custom tuning through Green Racing. I'm running a wideband gauge to watch my air fuel ratios. I'm running long tube headers. We're running, our exhaust is done. We have a tuner, programmer on the dash. We have a drag pack. So, the nitrous kit. I have about $1,000 in my nitrous kit. The link, the part number and the link is in the description of this video if you want to check it out. It pretty much fits all the Hemis. So if you go check that out, if you're interested, it takes you right to their site, and you can check out the price and see the kit. The camshaft was about $975 if I remember, so we're going to call it $1,000. The cam costs about $1,000. I do believe the cams went down from what I heard recently. The custom tuning back then, now this was a while back, I believe I paid around $300. The tuning I think has went up some, so don't hold me to the exact price, but the tuning roughly around the $300 range. And like I said, I use Jay Green. His link is in the description of this video also. And we are running the wideband gauge, and I'm running a cheap one I got off eBay. I can't remember the brand right now. I will try to come up with it and put it in the description on this video, but it was about $200. It came with the gauge, it came with the O2 sensor, the wiring, everything. Long tube headers, I'm running JBA 1 5/8 long tubes, and they were about $600. And then the exhaust system, we have a JBA 3-inch Y pipe, standard pipe that we had to rig up, and I'm running the Dynomax race bullets. We have about $400 in the Y pipe and the knickknacks to hook the rest of the exhaust up. And then the most expensive thing on this list was the drag pack, tires and wheels. You can go cheaper. Incredible Hemi and a lot of people are just running some factory Ram 17-inch wheels. I wanted the, I had to have those good looking wheels, but I went with Race Stars. I love the way the Race Stars look. So we did Race Stars 17s. We did 17x7 in the front, 17x10.5 in the back. And I did the Dark Stars. I think they're even more expensive. I think if you go with the polished ones, they're actually cheaper. And then we did like 28-inch tall tires in the front, just regular street tires. And I'm running 315 50 17s, Mickey Thompson ET Street R's in the back. And they were working great for us before my limited slip took a dump. But the drag pack cost us about $2,000 for wheels and tires. That's the most expensive thing on this list. But it's a necessity. Whether you do it with cheaper wheels or whatever, that is something you're going to have to do to put the power you build up on to the ground. That's pretty much simple. So, in a nutshell, all the way down, we have roughly about $6,000 in mods on my truck to do 11s in a quarter mile. My truck is a 5-speed. It's a 2011 Ram RT, 5-speed, 545 RFE transmission. And we're running 11s on it with just those mods on 100 shot of nitrous right now. If you have an 8-speed, there's no reason why you can't do the same or even go, considerably faster with the same mods I have done to my truck. If you have a Charger or a Challenger, I see no reason why you can't be as fast or faster, considering those cars are lighter than the trucks, if you go the same route. I believe this is the cheapest way you're going to get to the 11s on a 5.7 Hemi. Myself, that's how I feel about it. If you go boost, all right, you're already going to be $6,000 right off the rip, and that's not counting race wheels and tires, tuning, exhaust, any other knickknack. If you're going to throw a cam in that thing or whatever, that's not even an option. If you want to go with this and go cheap, safe, reliable, we're not running a lot of nitrous. This is more than safe for a 5.7 Hemi. 100 shot of nitrous is nothing. There is many people running more nitrous than that through a 5.7. But, so, boost is going to be, for me, not an option. I'm trying to give you the cheapest, most effective, fastest route to get your car or truck in 11. So, boost is not going to happen. The other thing I want to bring up, a lot of people that has went boosted, whether or not they go with a cam or a lot of these other mods, if they just throw a supercharger on, it's still not getting them to the 11s. At most, I've seen some trucks go deep 12s, but just a supercharger alone with a safe amount of boost that these engines can even handle is not going to get you down to the 11s. you're still going to be doing $2,000 wheels and tires. You know, if you do that, you might break the 11s with a drag pack and a lot of seat time to get that thing to go. But here's the other thing, guys. You know, if you go boost, you're still not going to be coming out of the hole very hard. So you're going to have to add a torque converter. That's going to be more money. We haven't changed the torque converter on my truck. We are still a stock torque converter. But we're cutting 1.5 60-foot times. That was a 60-foot time I had on the 11.8 pass. And we've cut many, many 1.6s and 1.7s on just a 75 shot on the stock converter. So, you know, if you're not going to go nitrous out of the hole and you go boost or you go NA, you're going to have a huge stall converter to get that thing moving out of the hole. That is how you get these 5.7s to go deep numbers. You got to get them moving right out of the hole. So boost, like I said, not really an option. Cheap and you know, reliable, quick way to get there. If you go NA, there is a lot, you know, there's a handful of trucks that's definitely going NA 11s right now, and even faster. But you're talking more money than I got in my truck, easily. Because you're talking tuning, you're talking the drag pack, you're talking the long tubes, the headers, full exhaust. You're talking usually those trucks are going to be heads. Heads on these trucks are not cheap, and that's the only way you're going to get them down there. You're going to be doing heads and all those other mods. Heads alone on this truck is going to cost you more than a nitrous kit. And then you're going to be doing a torque converter. There's nobody doing 11s on any of these trucks without a massive or a decent sized torque converter. So there's another, you know, torque converters are $500 to $1,000, give or take, on how good a one you get. So you can't even go NA and run 11s cheaper than how I'm doing it. $6,000 to run nitrous on pretty much stock stuff. I mean, only thing I've changed on my engine, on my 5.7 engine, is the camshaft. Everything else is a bolt-on. And we don't even have full bolt-ons yet, guys. We still have the stock converter. We still have the stock heads. We still have the stock throttle body. I haven't even changed the throttle body yet, guys. There's a lot of stuff we can upgrade still. But, you know, I don't want to make this video too long and bore you guys, but that's the way I feel about it. The quickest, fastest, safest, easiest way to get your 5.7 in the 11s is going to be running nitrous. 100 shot, a good tune. I'm not even running a big cam. That's a great camshaft. It makes a bunch of power, but it's not by far the biggest and the baddest one out there. But nitrous, a decent little cam, some good tuning, exhaust, long tubes, drag pack, seat time, probably the number one thing, seat time. Just drive that truck, get used to it, car, whatever it is, run it until you figure it out. $6,000. That's what I got in mind, and we're going 11s on a 5-speed. This new, the new race season coming up, guys, we're going to be changing a lot. I'm still trying to figure everything out, exactly what we're going to do, which way we're going to go about it, but the goal for this next race season is to get my 5.7. I think we can go 10s on my 5-speed. On the stock converter still. That's my goal. We're going to try to push Frostbite to the 10s this season. And we're going to do it one or two ways. We're going to add another kit of nitrous on Frostbite for the big end. Or we're going to go boost. But we're still going to run nitrous. But first thing on the list, before we do that, is we got to get a new limited slip in the truck because it's toast. And I'm still trying to figure out which one I want to go with. I thought about doing a True Track. I thought about just going back with a Mopar unit. I mean, my truck has 144,000 miles on it, and it lasted that long. I mean, I'm pretty impressed with the Mopar unit myself. So I thought about just going back factory, or I thought about going maybe with an Auburn True Track, I think, would be the best option. It's going to be more expensive, and then supposedly I guess I got to upgrade some axles to do it. So I don't know yet, but we got to get a new limited slip in before we do anything, and add some more power to it. Nitrous or boost, I don't know yet, but definitely one's happening. So as always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, share it if you know anybody that could benefit anything out of this video, and also definitely hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. And until the next time, we'll see you on the next one.